Good morning students, welcome back to the online class. Last class we have discussed about speed and velocity. What is speed? Which is nothing but a rate of change of distance. Rate of change of distance, which is nothing but speed is equal to distance divided by time. What is that velocity? Which is nothing but a rate of change in displacement, which is velocity is equal to a displacement divided by time. Today we are going to discuss about acceleration. Before going to the topic, let me ask you some question. Everybody must have the experience to travel in the bike or car. The person who is riding, often he used to increase or decrease the speed. We can notice it. He is often increasing or decreasing the speed with the help of what? Which is accelerator. So today we are going to discuss about acceleration, which is nothing but a rate of change in velocity or change its speed or change its speed. So we have experience in that. While riding the bike, we cannot go by the same speed, or else we cannot which mean we can increase or decrease the speed with the help of accelerator. So let me define the acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change in velocity. In other words, what is that? If your body changes its speed. So here I mentioned change in speed or else change in velocity. I didn't mention that increasing speed alone, or not only increasing speed or not only decreasing speed, which is what is it? Change its speed, which means we can increase or decreases the speed, which gives the definition of the acceleration. Once again, acceleration is the rate of change in velocity. So we can give the formula. Acceleration is equal to, already I told you what is the rate. Rate wherever is there, which means time. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity per time. Change in velocity per time. What is the change in velocity? Let me give one example for you. You are riding the bike. The starting velocity of the bike is 20 kilometer speed you are riding. You want to raise the speed by 50 kilometer. Have you understood, students? What is the initial velocity we have? 20 kilometer. But you are raising the velocity of the bike with the help of the accelerator by 50 kilometer. So what is the final velocity here? 50 kilometer per hour. So what is the change in velocity? Change in velocity is nothing but final velocity minus initial velocity, which gives the change in velocity per time. What is the time here? T. Now finally we can conclude the definition of acceleration. A stands for acceleration, V stands for final velocity, U stands for initial velocity divided by time. A is equal to V minus U divided by time, that is T. The SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Already we have discussed speed SI unit is meter per second, but SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Let me pass on to the topic which is positive acceleration. I told you already we can we can increase the speed or else we can decrease the speed. Based on this we can classify the acceleration into positive acceleration and negative acceleration. Let me pass on to the topic which is positive acceleration. If the velocity of an object increases with respect to time, then the object is said to be in positive acceleration or just acceleration. Have you understood, students? When you increase the speed or else velocity, we have to say positive acceleration, or simply we can say acceleration. Simply we are saying acceleration, which means positive acceleration. Negative acceleration. What is the negative acceleration? See, we can decrease the velocity also. For example, you are riding the bike by 50 kilometer. You want to stop the bike, means you have to reduce the velocity by slowly, that is 50 to 20 or 10 something. We are decreasing the velocity or speed here. So we have to say negative acceleration. Negative acceleration, we have two more name also, which is deceleration or retardation. What is that? Deceleration or retardation or negative acceleration, all the three are same. Once again listen. If the velocity of an object decreases with respect to time, then the object is said to be in negative acceleration or a deceleration or retardation. Look at the diagram here. What is the initial velocity? Initial velocity is 8 meter per second or else 8 meter second power minus 1. What is the final velocity here? 2 meter per second or else 2 meter second power minus 1. So what we did here? Here we have reduced the velocity by 8 kilometer to 2 kilometer. So we have to say negative acceleration or deceleration or retardation. So let me find the answer for this diagram. We have initial and final velocity. So by using this we can find what is the deceleration value here. Listen. The velocity of a golf ball rolling in a straight line changes from 8 meter per second to 2 meter per second. What is the time duration here? We have 10 seconds. So you have to find out what is the acceleration. Now only we have seen in the picture the same thing here. So we have reduced the, what is that initial velocity? 8 meter per second. What is the final velocity? 2 meter per second. What is the time duration here? 10 seconds. What is the formula for the acceleration? A is equal to V minus U divided by T. Substitute the value. What is the final velocity? 2. What is the initial velocity? 8. What is the time here? 10. So let me simplify this. It's very easy. So 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 is nothing but 6. But here which one is greater number? Big number is, what is that? 8. Big number which has the negative sign. So what should come here? Negative symbol must come. So 2 minus 8, which gives minus 6, divided by 10, which is equal to minus 0.6. What is the unit we have here? A meter per second square, or meter second power minus 2. Both are same only. So what is the deceleration value here? The deceleration is a 0.6 meter per second square, which is Deceleration is always mean that negative acceleration. So negative symbol also here we have. I hope you are all understood, students. Next, let me pass on to the topic which is uniform acceleration. So already we have discussed uniform speed and uniform velocity. So the next one is uniform acceleration. An object which undergoes uniform acceleration when the change it may be increasing speed or else decreasing the speed in its velocity for every unit time is the same. When we increase the speed by 2 kilometer, that increasing speed for every second must be 2 kilometer, which would be equal. When you decreasing the speed by 2 kilometer, the 2 kilometer you have to decrease the speed by 2 for each second, which gives uniform acceleration. Have you understood, student? What is that uniform acceleration? Is nothing but an object undergoes uniform acceleration when the changes it may be increasing speed or else decreasing the speed in its velocity for every unit of time is the same. When you increasing the speed by 2, first I said, here we can say by 5 kilometer, each second you have to change the speed by increase the speed by 5 kilometer. Or if you're decreasing the speed, each second you have to decrease the speed by same number, which is 5 means 5. So each second you have to decrease the speed by same speed, which gives a uniform acceleration. Okay, students, I hope you all understood about the acceleration. So is nothing but, what is that? A rate of change of velocity. What is that? Rate of change of velocity, which gives the acceleration. So what is the formula here? We have a is equal to v minus u divided by t. V is nothing but final velocity, u is nothing but initial velocity. So the change in velocity is nothing but v minus u. So change in velocity divided by time, which gives the acceleration. The SI unit of acceleration is nothing but meter per second square. So I hope you are all understood. Thank you, students.